Today we're going to try and do the Oppenheimer challenge in BTD6. So what is happening? Why the Oppenheimer challenge? Well, we're going to try and get our very own Tsar Bomba before round 45. And everything that you guys are seeing on the map is, I'm actually kind of excited for this one. So basically, why are we trying to get the Tsar Bomba? Because the Tsar Bomba, according to Wikipedia, is the most powerful nuclear bomb ever created. So we're going to try and basically get our very own nuke, which is the Tsar Bomba. Now, why around 45? Well, because 1945 is actually the year in which... Let me just go on last in this guy. Go back on first. I don't want to lose too many lives. And 1945 is basically the year in which the first ever nuclear bomb was created. And that's why we are on a round limit to basically farm up this whole thing by around 45. And also a lot of these things are, I kind of went with the theme with this whole thing. So we're using Captain Churchill because Churchill was the British Prime Minister at that time, and we're also playing on End of the Road, which is basically a desert, and it's the spot at which you would want to... Actually, I forgot to farm. So let me just place this farm. And we're playing on End of the Road because this is, well, this is a desert, and the desert is where you would want to actually try something like this, where you would want to try and test your nuke. So this whole thing is kind of, I don't know, I'm playing with the theme here. We're going to try and see if we can basically beat the clock on this one, because this is a lot of money. I mean, we're talking about a tier 5 tower that costs, what is it, like... This is like 20,000, this is like 30,000 itself, plus the other upgrades, and plus Captain Churchill. So this is, I think we're looking at like, what, $55,000 that we have to farm before round 45. That's a lot of money, I feel like. So this is going to be a race against time for sure. Now let's see if we can pull it off. I actually want to add an additional challenge to myself, which is to see not only that we can just farm this whole thing, but I'm actually going to try and use it. so that means that we're probably going to have to buy this thing and end our farming before round 44, I feel like, just so that we're able to activate it around 45. So let me place the boat now, it's round 10, and I actually thought about doing this using military only, because that's gonna go along with the theme, isn't it? But I don't think it's possible, guys. I don't think we can do it using military monkeys only, because the ways that these guys farm, at least not until around 45, right? Because the ways that these guys farm are very limited. It's just gonna be what, the middle path snipers is the bottom path merchantmen, and that's about it. I mean, you could probably farm with the crates, but that's no one is doing that. So the plan for this one is to basically try and get as many farms as possible, like right here around the boat, and then the boat is going to become, well, it's gonna become a favor trades boat eventually, hopefully, so that we can get increased sellback value on our farms. And you know, thinking about how many farms we need, I think one of these guys is going to sell for, I don't know, like $5,000. So that means that we're gonna need at least 11 of these guys. Maybe with the favor trades boats it's gonna be a little bit less than that, but this is like, are we fine? I'm actually gonna go on last. I want to save as many lives as possible. So I'm going to go on last because there's this monkey knowledge, if you guys know, which makes basically all of your military monkeys attack 10% faster if you have them set on last. And this is actually, now that I think about it, this is the perfect map for this thing because it attacks on both sides. So that's, I guess, a little bit of things going our way. That's for sure. That's definitely needed. Let's see if we can make it on this one. Let's go on last. We're going to miss one for sure. Let's go on first. Oh my god, we're missing a lot of them. No, that's gonna be a lot of lives. So I'm really trying to save as many lives as possible because I want to put basically all the money into farming, which is absolutely what we're gonna need to. So Churchill is one of the heroes that is actually not even that good, at least not for this challenge, I feel like, because, well, he's very good in when he gains a lot of levels, but the thing is, we're only playing up to around 45, and he's just not gonna be getting those levels. He's just not gonna level up. So I feel like there's no point in spending $2,000 in placing Churchill. Hold on. No, this is way too many lives. I mean, do I want to do something about this? I feel like, well, we're going to have to play something for round 21. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to greed out as much as possible. I'm going to upgrade this farm to 200, and I want to get the grape shot next. So get this guy on. I wanted to get him on first, but I kind of missed it. So yeah, that's fine. So let's get the grape shot now. And I think this should be able to hold on around 21. I hope so. And yeah, it's looking like it's gonna do well for us. It's looking like it's gonna be well. So it's round 22 with 27 lives. I mean, that's a little bit low, I'm gonna be honest. I could have microed this thing a little bit better to save more lives, but it is what it is. There's no refund policy, I guess. So, oh my god, I'm gonna have to sell the dart, aren't I? No, losing a lot of time actually. So let's place this other guy here. I feel like it's not in range now, this farm, but it's going to be in range, right? When we upgrade the long range. Well, I'm gonna buy this. This is actually the better choice. Even though the Crow's Nest is more expensive than the Dark Monkey's camo detection, I feel like getting Crow's Nest is more important because, well, we're gonna have rounds like 33 and 37 eventually. So I feel like making this investment now, even though it's a lot more expensive, I feel like doing it now is gonna be a lot better. So let's try and work on getting the marketplace now. I feel like we have to start working on these marketplaces as soon as possible, and hopefully our defense holds because this is not looking well. So thinking about round 28, we're gonna have to buy some lead popping power in a second, and here's what I'm thinking. The hot shot is $540, but we can do something like this, which is going to be 270 on the hard thorns and 430. So that's gonna be about 700. So basically the trade-off is, do we want to buy a druid for $700? Is going to be a 100, or do we want to buy the hotshot for 540? And I'm actually thinking of buying the druid, even though it's more expensive, because eventually we are gonna want to buy basically the bottom path. Sorry, not the bottom, but the middle path, which is gonna be the druid of the jungle. So I feel like I'm just gonna leave it like this, guys. I'm not sure if it's the best choice, but I'm just gonna leave it like this, and I'm gonna try and hold on with these towers for as long as possible. So that's gonna be the first marketplace. It's around 29, so I'm not sure if we're even gonna make it. I mean, what was the amount of marketplaces that we needed to buy? Like 11? Maybe a little bit less than that? Yeah, good luck with that one. So let's buy the other one at least. Let's get ready for the other one. I mean, this druid is gonna clean up all the lead balloons, and we can afford to leak a little bit of lives, especially the mana shield, but on these rounds, like the mid-30s, we're gonna have to be very careful with it. So let's get the banana salvage on this guy, and let's start thinking about the marketplace. I think we can get away with buying the marketplace now, and then hopefully we can survive this round because, well, I actually think we're gonna be fine on this round, but then I'm thinking about 35 and all the rainbows, and then also thinking about 36 and all the pink balloons. So yeah, let's see how we do versus the rainbows. I feel like everything that's like a white or black balloon, we could deal with them, but the zeros are going to be a problem, and the rainbows for sure. So here they come. It's going to be 5 rainbows, I think. Now let's see how we do. We cannot afford to leak any lives on this one, so maybe switch this guy to first. Yeah, that's fine. That's amazing, actually. We didn't lose any lives. Do I want to buy this thing? I do not want to buy this thing. I mean, I can buy the marketplace, but I don't want to do it. I think we should... Oh my god, we're leaking lives. What are we losing to? Yeah, so here's the thing. We have the money to buy the marketplace, but I feel like these pink crushes are going to be the end of us, so I have to do this. That's going to set us back a lot. That's like 1,500. But I feel like we have to do that. So let's get that thing, and let's try, and I'm gonna sell the Dark Monkey actually, because this spot, I really need this spot for another farm, which is going to later be in range of this favorite chase boat. So let's do it like this. Let's get the great production now. I don't know, guys, this challenge is it's looking like it's getting interesting. It's gonna be tight. I can tell you guys that much. This is gonna be a super tight challenge. So let me actually, am I buying the hot shot? Is this gonna survive on its own? Yeah, it does. Nice, good job. So the next problem that we have is actually just the Moab, and I'm thinking about how I want to deal with it. So first off, let me get the marketplace, and I think I'm going to stop here at 5 because we need to find a way to deal with the Moab. So here's what I'm thinking. You guys know those challenges where you need to beat the Moab, like it's around 40 Moab, but you don't have a lot of money to spend? That's exactly what we're doing now. So the way to do those challenges is actually by, sometimes, you know, you want to buy something like this. You want to buy a Moab Mauler. And then I want to buy, so let's say the Mauler pops the Moab, right? Where is it going to pop? It's going to pop like here. So maybe do it like this. And I'm going to get a corrosive glue. This is going to be a 210 glue. So the bigger glob, so it affects 2 ceramics. And then the glue soak and the corrosive, so it does a little bit of damage. One of the ceramics is going to get eaten up by the druid. But I'm going to need this thing to pop. Okay, so it popped. Let me actually not sell the glue. Let me keep it like this. I'm going to move this guy to first. And yeah, nice. Amazing. Okay. So let's get one more farm. This is going to be a 023 actually, because of the it's going to be in range because of the monkey knowledge, and I feel like we just have to get going with this thing. So let me get the merchantman. That's going to make money before this round. That's nice. That's very good. Let's see if we're going to need this thing. I feel like I have to buy the hot shots. Oh, it's not going to defend the camels if we don't. So let's see how we do. And round 43 actually. Let me buy one more of these guys. This is going to be the last one, the last marketplace. And then it's going to be around 43. So if we survive this one, the next round is just going to be buying the favorite trades and then selling. And then, oh my god, are we even fine with this one? Oh no, this guy's on first. I forgot to switch it. Okay, we defended. That's good. That's good. So let's have this guy on strong. This is the last round. So I'm going to actually turn off auto start because we need to, if we even have the money to do this, we're going to need to buy the ability as well. So let's give the favorite trades boat. And there it is. Okay, so we have 2.3k and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So hopefully this is enough. So let's start selling these guys first. That's gonna be 30, 36, 42. Oh my god, it's not enough money. It's 52,000 that we have. It's enough! It's enough! Oh my god, this is super close. 1.7k left, and can we even afford Churchill as well? So first off, we need to get this ability. Okay, so the ability is off cooldown. Let me play Churchill. Oh my god, that's ridiculously close. Let's use the ability now. Yes, there it is. We have no camo. Okay, that was an amazing job, by the way. Oh my god, that's so ridiculously close. I can't believe that thing happened. We just barely made it with the money. Wow, what a challenge this was. I actually unironically created something that was actually kind of challenging, which, you know, thinking about this, maybe it's gonna be even more challenging, and honestly, is it even gonna be possible doing it on Spillway, because that's the radioactive map, so maybe we should try that one as well. But this thing was actually a lot harder than I expected. But that's the Oppenheimer challenge, so hopefully you guys can try this for yourselves. Actually, maybe you can do it in a harder map or something like that, but this was actually kind of fun to try out. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one.